the whole ride home really reminded me why I love network marketing. I'm like, there's a lot of fun to the drive. So
You're muted, Coach.
all right.
Sorry.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So I said that all my mind's going with songs today. So the word for today is faith. And if you could put a singer that sang, you got to have faith, the faith, then I'm going to give away a $25 Amazon gift card. Oh, nah, you can't get it, Andrea. Sorry. $25 gift card. I think it was Rick Redford that just put, okay. All right, Rick, I'm sending it to you, brother. So $25 Amazon gift card, Faith, George Michael, back in the day. Okay. Good to see everybody today. Our word again is faith. And if you look at the definition, it's belief that is not based on proof, confident or trust in a person or thing. And I always go to, and we're going to have Vince on one day because Vince family, as well as Vince, that's on here, spent a lot of time with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and that family. And really great. I always love hearing from Vince and just things. I love history. But Martin Luther King Jr. once said, faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. And one of the things that I noted here, I said, faith is really, it's faith in a higher power, something bigger than us that we can turn to in times, blessings, and times of trouble. Faith in your purpose, that when you're striving for things, it's going to bring value to the world. Faith in yourself. And this is really where I went today, that you can achieve great things. I was looking at the word and I was thinking about faith, you know, when he says, even when you don't see the whole staircase. And I'll tell you where my mind went. I went, man, think about how many of you's parachuted out of an airplane? How many of you's been brave enough to do that? Had faith enough in the person that built the parachute? You know, imagine that. Like can you imagine the beauty of jumping out of an airplane? Like I'm thinking about in Utah or the Colorado Rockies or things like that. Just the beauty you would see from being there, going down. But my, when you jump, you got to have some faith because you do not see the end of the staircase. And you got a lot of belief in the person that built that parachute and packed it in. So I have not done that. And I can't say that it's on my bucket list. But anyway, when I was thinking about faith this morning, I thought, man, so many times I don't step into things because I'm doubting myself. I'm doubting these things. Doubt kills truly more dreams than failure ever will. And so where I went this morning is how to grow your faith. How do I make my faith bigger in the areas that I want to grow, in the areas I want to thrive? And I got them really quick here. Number one, succeed at small tasks, like string wins together. You know, sometimes you just got to simply start and you got to find little wins of drinking. Before you drink a gallon of water a day, you might have to drink a couple of bottles of water because you're not used to drinking water, right? You got to string some wins together to grow it into something bigger. Habit tracker, track your habits, and let those little stringing wins start to build into a solid habit for ourselves. Set small goals and do it. Walk for 20 minutes, for example. Send 5 messages today. Like if I'm trying to grow my business, like do something. Like a wise man once told me, when you do something, something happens, even if it's small. Number 2, keep your promises to yourself. The promises we break most of the time is to ourselves. You know, And it's usually when it comes to me and my eating habits, I break them all the time. Like do not get the Snicker bar, Brent. Stop. I'm kidding. Or ice cream. 3, plug into positive sources. Like this is something that builds faith. You know, I showed up to Jerry and Allison's last night, about an hour and a half away from home. But when you plug into positive people, guess what happens? You walk away. It's like being at church. You're energized. You got, man, getting together is powerful. It's powerful. The coach's corner is powerful. Plugging into that. And I'm going to say one last thing. I've run out of time. But go against the grain. You know, when the world's saying go this direction, sometimes you got to turn and go, you know what? I'm going to go against the norm. I'm going to go against what everybody else is saying to do. Right. And I'm going to go against the grain. And it's crazy when you start going against the grain, it almost builds this armor around you that you're doing something different. You're making a change. You're going against the grain. You're saving money when the world's spending money, right? And then you lay down at night with this security blanket around you because you know you're doing something different than the world's doing. So hope this made sense this morning. Coach Myra was coming in hot this morning because she's always out thriving. So I'm going to turn it to you, Coach.
Hey, good morning. Thank you so much for those thoughts, Brent. This word was really, really good. I hope that everyone can grab something from it. And I think you're going to probably feel like I've been a little preacher this morning after this, but I'm just sorry. This is where my heart led me when I saw the word of faith for today. So what is faith? It's a strong belief or a trust in our leaders, you know, to have faith in God. You know, as you know, faith is a tremendously broad term. We have faith in many things to different degrees. Faith in God is of the heart, but the proof of our faith is found in how we live and respond to life situations, especially in a crisis. You know, any of us can boast of being full of faith in the good times, can't we? Things are rocking along good. Boy, we're faith. Boy, we got the faith. But where is our faith, y'all, in the worst of times? This is where it's always a challenge for me. And I think it is for all of us. When things get difficult, how easy is it to lose our faith that it's going to work out? I promise you it will. It will. You know what? We all have room to grow. And we'll never be perfect in our faith walk. And it's okay. That's something we all need to accept. But here are some characteristics of what a person of faith does. These are things that I kind of found through my readings. They don't get tired while doing good. In Galatians 6:9, it says, "Let us not grow weary while doing good. For in due season, we shall reap if we do not lose heart." That's pretty powerful. A person of faith has joy and peace. Joy and peace. This is what keeps a person of faith focused and level. Think of all the people that you look at and you say, you know what? They've got a strong faith, not just in their religion beliefs, but they have a faith in everything they do. I promise you, you will see that they are focused and they're level in all the good and bad times. A person of faith counts on God. You know, whether you are a Christian or you're not, or your beliefs are different, you know, if you believe in God, you count on it. That's being faithful. A person of faith does not live by what they see. A person of faith does not live by what they see. Let that stick. A person of faith does not doubt, and they have confidence that the good Lord is going to answer the prayers. You know what? You have faith. You have faith. You may think it's good, you may think it's bad, but regardless, you keep having faith, because whatever answer is there is the answer that you are given. A person full of faith will act on what they believe in. Think about that. We talked about, we see people that are full of faith that we see all the time. We admire them from a distance. You see them act on what they believe in. And that is what's enticing to us as individuals when we see these people act on these things and you see success. And here's another thing that I think is so powerful, and people that have really good faith, and if you're a great person of faith, and I know all of you are, don't complain or whine. A person of faith does not complain or whine. Every day is a blessing. Every breath is a blessing. So have faith in all things. I'm going to end with this quote. It's really weird. This morning, I did my thoughts yesterday, but this morning I was going through Twitter. I found this quote and I thought it was so powerful. It says, fear and faith both believe in a future that hasn't happened yet. Choose faith. Fear and faith both believe in a future that hasn't happened yet. Choose faith. So I hope you have a great day. It's a blessing to see you guys. Sorry for coming in here on two wheels, but meetings. Everybody understands that. So y'all have a great day. Love y'all. What a blessing you are.
Coach, great message. I read her notes and I'm like, oh yeah, that's going to be a good one this morning. So thank you guys for tuning in. Happy Tuesday. Let's go make a difference in the world today. We'll see you back tomorrow. Hump Day Wednesday tomorrow. Have a great one, guys. Love you. Grateful
Bye,
for you.
guys.
Great message,
Y'all.
Coach.
Thank
you.
All right, I enjoyed it.